A Plaguelands Media production.
Hey everyone, this is Hugh from Plaguelands Media bringing you another book review today. Cheers. Now, William Goldman has been a fantastic screenwriter. His kind of autobiography, Adventures in the Screen Trade, is just brilliant. He's written some classic films, All the President's Men, The Princess Bride. But during his career, he also kind of, I don't want to say dabbled, but he was a novelist. And so today, I am bringing you Magic by William Goldman. This was actually turned into a movie, The Terrifying Love Story, now a shuddering movie. This was a book that I became interested in because I really love magic. Not kind of watching the performances and things, although I've seen some fantastic magicians in my day. There was a South Korean magician, the only South Korean magician to be accepted into the Magicians Guild of America, who was absolutely phenomenal. He did a trick. This is kind of really going off script, but he got a child in the audience to come up, and he told the child, "We're going to make you fly or levitate." And they put a blindfold on the child, and then some guys just came and lifted the chair up, and the kid honestly thought she was flying. It was one of the greatest things I've ever seen. But I love magic, the history of magic, magicians like Harry Houdini and things like that. So this book kind of spoke to me just through the title alone, and you can see the creepy ass ventriloquist dummy on the cover. What did I think of it? Well, I'll tell you in the next episode of... So the story starts with our main character, Corky Withers. We get a little bit of his history. His mother left when he was very young, so his father kind of raised him and his brother. The father was always more attentive to the brother because the brother was the sports guy in the family. And the brother ultimately is killed in a car accident. And so the father starts to kind of push Corky to go into sports. Corky, however, is into magic. He wants to be the greatest magician that ever lived. The girl of his dreams, a girl called Peggy Ann Snow, when he's in high school, says, "Listen, my brother's having a party. I heard that you do magic. Would you mind entertaining him?" So he goes to her house and he does the magic show, which bombs fucking royally. And ultimately, he and Peggy become friends. Peggy falls in love with the jock, which, while Corky's in love with Peggy, he really doesn't care about because they are kind of so close. And he, Peggy, and the jock, this guy called Duke, become kind of a close-knit friendship. He learns that he's moving away. He's moving to Chicago. So he basically lets Peggy know that, where the family's got to move away. His father caused a scene and all this other shit. When he gets to Chicago, we don't really know what happens to Corky. The next time we see him, he is waiting for Merlin, who is a magician who's the author of these books that Corky learned magic from. Merlin's an elderly alcoholic. His wife has died. Corky befriends him. convinces him to like teach him magic, and it kind of goes on from there, where Merlin is the guy that takes Corky kind of under his wing. Corky helps Merlin with his performances and so on and so forth. Corky has a fear of performing. Merlin wants him to perform. He believes that he is ready to perform. Corky says no, and ultimately Merlin passes away. Out of respect for his old mentor, he does an amateur night, and it goes horribly wrong. Everything goes wrong, to the point where Corky is about to kill himself. He's in Merlin's apartment, and he is going to take his own life when he is stopped by Fats, a ventriloquist dummy, who says to Corky, we can make a go of this. This ventriloquist dummy is alive, and Corky knows that he's alive, and Corky goes on to become absolutely huge. His agent, this gentleman called the Postman, pushes him and tries to get him TV shows, and Corky ultimately has a breakdown. Goes back to his hometown, meets up with Peggy, and is convinced that the two of them are in love and they should run away together. Peggy, at this point, is married to Duke, but Duke is a fucking asshole to her. And the Postman comes. The Postman thinks that Corky is having a mental breakdown. One thing leads to another. There is murder. There is intrigue. There is everything that you want in a psychological thriller that you can find. I'm not going to spoil it, because this is a book that you really have to read for yourself. If you're interested in magic, show business, heck, if you like The Princess Bride, this is a phenomenal novel. Very well written. I'm going to track down more of William Goldman's novels, because, to be perfectly honest, I knew him from The Princess Bride. I knew him from Marathon Man. I knew him from All the President's Men. Did not realize how talented of an author this fucking guy was. Cannot recommend this enough. Please check it out. That is Magic by William Goldman. That cover freaks me out. I fucking hate it. That ventriloquist dummy is just creepy as shit. So, there you have it. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Hit the notification bell, because I put out videos as often as I can, usually 1 or 2 a week, but there you go. However, most importantly, and I'm going to say this while taking a delicious drink of scotch, like, subscribe, do all that stuff, but stay safe. Take another drink, forget where I am, who fucking cares? Stay safe, have a fantastic rest of your day, but most importantly, read a fucking book, people.